Many of you probably have your own list that you'd love to see in Hell Let Loose. Some of you particularly probably want some wire cutters. But here's my 13 things I really want in Hell Let Loose. Number 1. Mounted guns on half tracks. Spin a full 360 degrees. I don't know why we can't have that. It seems logical. Maybe it's not realistic. Some of you may know. But I also think that machine guns mounted up, especially on the ground, should be able to spin a full 360 too. If you guys remember back in the earlier updates, you used to be able to mount on an angled roof perfectly flat, and it wasn't even an issue. You could be on the most rockiest terrain and still be able to aim up and down, and nowadays the machine gun mounting is just broken. Number 2. Medics can drag a downed player. I think the medics need a rework. I think the game needs to make medics more valuable. However that needs to happen. I think there's infinite ways to make the medic role more enjoyable to play. I think if you make the medic run a mile an hour faster, then I think it'd be a lot of fun to play that, especially if you could drag the player to safety. Number 3. 1 minute delay on capping the next objective. So if you guys also remember, in earlier updates, there used to be a 1 minute grace period on capping the next objective, which allowed players who weren't paying attention to the map to return back and protect their base before someone could just, cap and steamroll you like you can nowadays. So I'd really like to see that implemented back into the game. Number 4. There should be more options on the vote kick, not just cheating and abuse. If you added a couple more options like SL is AFK or squad leader isn't communicating, whatever it may be, you'd give more reasons for people to hit that yes button if they understood what they were voting yes for. I think that needs a little bit of help in the game, and I think that would go a long way. And it's probably an easy implementation, so I'd love to see that become a thing. Number 5. The bar for the American machine gun class needs to have a bipod. This is a role that in real life it had a bipod. Hell Let Loose has put out images of the bar with bipods. If I remember right, one of the PTEs had a bar with a bipod. So yeah, let's get it. I think it'd be a lot of fun to use the bar with a bipod. Number 6. The commander should have his own outpost. It seems like being nowadays that the commander is the one that's building all the damn garrisons in every match. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. I think he should have his own OP. It's pretty simple. Be a simple implementation. It already exists in the game. So give the commander his own OP. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Number 7. Explosives do not kill downed friendlies, and a redeploy does not count as a death, but a redeploy. Back in, I believe it was update 9 all the way to 10 maybe, when you would throw a grenade on a down player, it wouldn't show that you killed a friendly. And everybody understood they get hit by a grenade and that's it, they just redeploy, who cares. But now when people see that you killed a friendly or you were killed by a friendly screen, it just sets people the wrong way. So just get rid of that. He's down, he's dead, no medics around, no one coming to save him, but there's a garrison there with a bunch of enemies that just spawned in. Throwing a grenade and killing a friendly when you've clearly are just trying to help the team. I mean, we didn't used to have it in the game. This is one of those decisions where they implemented it, nobody asked for it, everybody was fine with the way it was before, but hey, let's change it for no reason. Number 8. OP and garrison markers on the map to always be on top. I don't know about you, but there's too many times I've zoomed all the way in on the map and I can't even click on my own outpost because everybody seemed to have put their outposts in the same damn spot. And it shouldn't matter. It should always be on top. For whatever squad you're in, everything should just be on top. It's that simple. Garrisons should also be on top. OP shouldn't cover garrison markers when they're not relevant to the squad that you're in. It seems like an easy implementation. We should hopefully see something like that just to clear up the clutter on the map and make it quicker for you to get back in and not miss a redeploy because a 40-second redeploy because you simply can't even click on your marker. Number 9, the removal of artillery and the sniper meta. None of us like it in the game. If you play sniper, you don't like being told to go back and take care of artillery. It is how the game should be played for you to help let your team advance and not just get spawn camped by artillery. Especially in older updates, artillery used to destroy garrisons and OPs. It was a lot easier to just hit one, and then now artillery doesn't know where you are. And squad leaders understood the importance of garrisons then, which is why you used to have a lot more squad leaders building garrisons where the commander really didn't even have to focus on it. Number 10, custom loadout options for level 10. I think if you made it to level 10 in any role, I think there should be an unlockable custom loadout option that's balanced, but at least gives you some other options. Maybe I don't want to play with an STG and a satchel as assault, level 9. What if at level 10 I could use the Gewere and also have a satchel and a grenade and 2 smokes? That would be awesome. It would be more fitting for the situation. It would give you something to look forward to in unlocking level 10, because as of right now, most classes level 6 has unlocked every weapon you would need. So people just go through and they just want to get those ranks real quick so they can unlock all the weapons. Totally understandable, but let's have a bonus for getting to level 10. And on another note, if you're going to make it to level 10 as squad leader or commander, then I think you should be able to have XP rollover. I think if you are at level 10 and you have a great match and whatever, you like playing SL or in commander, and you want to be able to put that XP that you're earning into a different class, I think that should be something that should be done. It should help you level up all your guys quicker. It would give a reason for people to play SL and commander as often as they do. Number 11, the UI. I would really like to see the redeploy option and the leave server option on opposite sides of the screen. That should be something that's easily implemented. It's just too many people and too many times it happens where you're trying to redeploy quick and you accidentally hit leave server. It's happened to me a bunch of times, and the layout used to be a bit different in Hell Let Loose, but the leave server was on the opposite side of the screen and there was never an issue. So I'd love to see that. I know they try to condense it, and also I think when you're on the map screen and it says the numbered garrisons on the top right, I'm going to spawn at garrison number 2. Well, if you look at it, number 2 isn't even in the middle of the HQ Garys. It's usually on the top or the bottom. So if you're going to number it, at least on the map, make it numerical in an order. But I think that just takes up valuable space. I don't think we really need it. When people are in game, you're telling your team to go to, garrison and F6. You're not using a numbered garrison, because when you're in the game, nothing's numbered. You can't tell what someone's talking about. And the server rules used to be where that part of the screen is, and you're able to have a long list of server rules, but now it's this like condensed little box. So I'd love to see that changed. Number 12, the RCON control for server admins. You should let the server admins adjust everything in this game, from the removal of certain weapons, smokes, tanks, objectives, pick your objectives, artillery, even rank. You should be able to have a setup for any kind of server that you're looking to promote. I know we've all seen the servers out there that are level 50 plus now. TL for a minute did a no artillery server, which was awesome, and it just made the game so damn enjoyable. But you're always going to have that one person who isn't reading the rules and just joins and then goes and does what everybody agreed not to do. But I would love to see something with the RCON control that gives you the full ability to control your server. It's kind of very vanilla at this point in time, and it leaves people that are on full agreement to the rules to fill up a server and follow the rules. I just think the admin should be able to have control of that. And number 13, which would be an amazing gift if they could add this into the game, but I would love to be able to have a full downloadable file of that match. I don't care if it's 50 gigabytes. I would love to be able to go back and have an admin camera view of the entire match. That way you can watch it, you can study it like film, and see where you got shot from, where you can do better. There's a lot of things that would benefit that. The content would be cool. It'd be awesome to narrate what you were doing in your match and kind of the approach and what you didn't think you were going to run into because you couldn't see ahead. You know, those kinds of things I think would be fun. I know there's a lot of other things people want in this game, like free look and to be able to select fire certain weapons. And, you know, I think those things would be great. What do you guys think? Is there anything I missed in this list? Is there anything that you disagree with? Let me know in the comments below. See ya.